Hey, you know, this path. This one right here. Maybe I should have had a grass rotom instead of wash rotom. Hello, I can see you're here. Why, if it isn't Mudkipper, what a pleasure finding a familiar face, or any face, in this far corner of the Alabaster Icelands. I came to bring Garrick an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avalugg. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Sure. And why wouldn't you be? So Avalugg, yes, the fifth of Hisui's nobles. That he is, and you know what? He's an absolute beast. Well, yes, according to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles, and he can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently the Avalugg of old could be up to 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on? No, you'll be alright. You just have to eat some sword caps, then give your training your all. Nothing better for building muscle than that. Onward now to the arena. You mean to tell me this thing is huge and shoots off projectiles everywhere? Yes, well, I did want to see that Avalugg, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off. I like your low poly sleeping bag. Well, this is gonna be fun. Oh yeah, there's that Alpha Machamp up here, that's right. Whee. Hello, I am here. So ye are to quell Avalugg as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings won out. Or maybe your strength comes from the way that you walk among both people and Pokemon. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work making some bombs using that eternal ice. I've heard how they are made, and with muscles like mine, it'll only be a moment's work. And there you have it. If you truly wish to quell Avalugg, then walk on. The path lies before you. But know that Avalugg will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. You'll need unrivaled dodging skill or ability. I'm going. I can't wait to get wrecked. Yo, it's windy. Oh, geez, yeah, you're big. Lord of the Tundra Avalugg. It's just, I get it, you're massive. Yes, I see. Yes, I see. Oh, here's the icicles. What's this? Oh, you're raining icicles down now. Ooh. What is this? Oh, super ice beam. Okay, I see. Here, take this. You're level 56 against my level 66 Lopunny. I'm gonna use a strong close combat, hopefully to take you down in one turn. You're quite weak to this. That did not take you out. You are beefy. Why have a Drain Punch, though? Wonderful. I'm surprised you managed to resist a close combat. That's crazy. I'm probably not allowed to actually go down off this platform. That's what I assume. I should restore Lopunny. There we go. Miss your anger now. Oh geez, what is this? Oh, you leave spikes behind. That's. Ugh. Charging up his laser! Alright. Once again. Once more with feeling! Punch. Man, I'm so glad I got a fighting type move on my side. I'm gonna keep going. It ends here. Now take my sack. Hello. You're still very large. Wonderful. Hello, you're back to normal now. Are you going to give me cheese too? Oh. Look at the icicle plate. It's, I guess that's cyan cheese. Oh, and I guess it's leaving now. I did it, aren't you proud of me? Garrick, sir, you needn't look quite so downcast. But seeing Almighty Evelyn quelled, and such a slight child. A child that fell from the very sky. Is this Mudkipper girl some kind of monster in disguise? She is no monster. She's the one who risked her life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. Mudkipper, Garrick cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart and believes in Almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he is feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan in your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. But that will change. Irida? I know your fears will change once you see what I have seen. Mudkipper has much to teach us. She's shown us how we can overcome all manner of strife, so long as our Pokemon are with us. She's made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strength as well, and to see my whole world grow broader. It seems you've already changed, Iridia. I knew you could pull that off, Mudkipper. Oh, hi, it's you. You quelled the last frenzied noble, so that space-time rift is going to start closing up now, or what? There's little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although even if the rift does start splitting out more of the strange lightning, we should still be alright as long as we've got Mudkipper. Indeed we should be. It's good to have her at our side. You know something, Iridia? We may have never agree on who's got it right about Almighty Sinnoh, but you Pearl Clan folk aren't all bad in my book. Look who's finally seen reason. Anyway, now that we've caught the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Kamado a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to use close combat for Lot Bunny. Good to know, I guess. Yeah, you just said what you already said. Oh, there's a quest over here now. Oh, yes, you're probably flying. Well, I've got no interest in that right now. I think it's time to head back home. I could use these 2 rare candies on Samurai, actually. Wonderful. Says me. And I go. I would like to increase my satchel for 26,000 doll hairs. Thank you. Maybe later. Oh, my signboard is something new. Oh yes, this is a whole bunch of things actually. Snow White Vulpix in the snow. Well, I'll do those later. Oh, hey, you're here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Man, I love it when my game crashes randomly. Man, it sure is a good thing that we invented autosave as a feature that exists in video games. Hello, Kamado. Each of your Pokemon nobles become frenzied, and now each of them has been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And I think peace will be restored to Hisui by the hand of our mysterious Riftborn helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn in a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself with the wallflower and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, the survival work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. I did it. Incredible. Time to consume food. Thanks for this nice sizable helping of potato mochi, Benny, old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else you would recommend, by all means, bring it out. Now that Havelug's quelled too, we can survey all over Hisui. I certainly had my reservations as to where Havelug needed quelling, as to whether Havelug needed quelling. But if it means bringing home to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. I hate to think what kind of havoc the frenzied nobles could have wreaked if Mudkipper never came to us. Still, even with all the noble squad, the rift doesn't seem to be closing, huh? Although, wait, if the rift were to disappear, would that mean Mudkipper'd be stuck here? I guess so. Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I've no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home in Shirin Jubilee Village, Mudkipper. Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget that we've got our sights on nothing less than a completed Pokédex. With you around, that Pokédex is as good as complete. Hey, how would I just tag along as your assistant? Assistant? Come now, Ray. Don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Story Corps, too. Well, sure, I guess I am. In any case, time for a hearty meal and a heavy sleep. Okay. It's funny how you mentioned becoming an assistant. Considering in, like, Platinum and such, the character that you don't choose to play as becomes the assistant to Professor Rowan. Oh, Bakum! Something happened. And it was very loud. Ooh, disaster looming. Can I investigate this? Yes, I can. Great. Choose a Rotom, this one. Grasu. There we go. Alright, out I go. What's going on? Oh geez, hell has appeared, apparently. And it looks like a bunch of diamonds, too. This doesn't look good, Mudkipper. Really? Oh, that rift looks different, doesn't it? This looks a lot like when Cyrus summoned those two specific Pokemon up at the Spear Point Temple. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift into space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. I guess. Oh, I'm just here. The way the sky has changed. It is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There is a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first struck to that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleavor into a frenzy. It struck the night that Mudkipper fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Mudkipper? What? A Survey Corps member? Indeed, you've done all I've ordered, but that does not answer the question of who you really are. You came for the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? Why would I fix... This feels like a leap of logic. Why would I fix the problem that I caused? And having gained our trust within, what is it you're really after here? I don't know, this still seems kind of questionable. Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Mudkipper has wronged us. Exactly. And besides, do you really think she's got the sort of fearsome power it'd take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn, can you prove beyond a doubt that she is free from guilt? This stranger appeared at a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee she is who she says? Who here can guarantee she is to be trusted? But that's... No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Mudkipper supposed to do, then? What, are you gonna kick me out of the village or something? She will be given the chance to investigate the latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. She remains a suspect until she can clear her name. There are those in the village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky, so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Oh, you're actually kicking me out. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. Wow, I predicted that. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Celine? Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Mudkipper? Do not attempt to intervene on her behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I have chosen to let you walk out if you're free rather than clap you in chains. Wow, this kind of sucks balls. You're to be expelled from the village? Seriously? Orders are orders. Let's go. Oh, well, okay then. Oh boy, everybody hates me now. Man, this feels very uncomfortable. Can it really be true? Man, I feel very uncomfortable now. How could anyone do such a thing? You should respect that from a stranger to the sky. Wow, thanks a lot. You have nothing to say? Alright then. You can take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort her from the village into the fieldlands camps. I'll come too. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the fieldlands camp. Safe travels. This is, what is the word? Despairing? I don't think that's a word, actually. Well, this sucks. Sucks and blows. I can't believe the boss would do this. You quote all those nobles' friendlies under his own orders. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You will only cause Mudkipper more pain if you are driven out as well for defending her. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adaman or Iridia might take you in. Though I'm afraid they're both already returned to their respective settlements. I bet you could at least start by finding Leon at the Grand Tree Arena. I'm not sure where might be if you want the Diamond Clan. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey Commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice. In this life, you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of the dream I first shared with you on the Prelude Beach to complete the Pokédex? That dream simply won't come true without you. Well, I guess the only thing I can do is seek out Leon. Hopefully he's not like, oh, you're evil. Demon Bagon, I'm here. You! What in the world did you do? I think I gave you a cowboy accent, actually. Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in his suit could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that would come from that rift was disaster. I need help. Might as well be honest. Help? Ah, well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Iridia in a difficult position. I truly do wish I could repay you for quelling Cleavor's frenzies you did. You must know that. But there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Maya might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. You'll most likely find Maya at the Worn Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui, there's a place for you as well. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going here then. Well, so this sky isn't red. It's like green and like dark purple. And I guess kind of also yellow. Sort of. Oh boy, different music. Hello. You and your munchlax. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I'm trying to find out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan can't be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with Galaxy Team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The Great Weird Year took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. Well, this sucks. What am I to do? Oh, a sound. A shinx. Oh, there's Luxio. How come that shinx didn't try to claw my eyes out? Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Oh, it's you. Found you at last, Mudkipper. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. That's a word. Abreast. It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still corners of the Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Okay, bud. At least you're willing to help me. Here we are. Where is this? I know. It's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Ancient retreat. Oh, this is a nice place, actually. Oh. Shirking your work to come pester me again? Even beneath a bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kogita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends. No, Mistress, thank you. Just Kogita. And this is... Why, Mudkipper's the woman of the hour. She's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one. It seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Lost one? Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. Alright. Who are you? This space-time rift is said to be a portal of innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells almighty Sinnoh. The Burrow clans? They expanse from antiquity to eternity, and they expands to all sides above and below. Time traces the path we tread from here and now into the future, while space yawns all-encompassingly, surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? They're inseparable. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, Lost One, here's what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance. Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. I've been to all 3 of these places. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials, each will set you and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain, with which perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for their hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? I don't really have a choice. So, of course. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Oh, my phone. You can see locations of 3 lakes marked on your ARC phone. Mistress Kogika's got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'll be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? Ah, that is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that, indeed? Is that an Abra? What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, my kipper. Oh, is this Abra how I get my Pokemon? Hello. Hello, hello, it's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? And it's got a letter addressed to you, Mudkipper. Okay. Take a close look at the letter. To Mudkipper, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access pastures in Jubilee Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Celine, Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Good tidings from the letter, then? That's right. Now then, so we're to visit 3 lakes. It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. Oh, it's you two. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles, too. Seems all quiet for the moment. And so, here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention, so it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. I had to choose whomst. I mean, to be honest, Adam is kind of the most receptive. Obviously, you'll choose me, right? Who gave you the Celestica flute in the first place? That's right, this strapping young man. Actually, what does Iridia have to say? Of course you'll choose me. I was the one who got what you needed when you first set out to poke Cleavor. You and I made his bombs together. That is actually also true. Iridia. Just what I would expect of you, my kipper. You made the right choice. You won't regret it. So then, the leftover leader will... Leftover? Think again. Mudkipper trusted me enough to leave the tough job up to me alone. I'll be keeping an eye on the commander, so I can let you all know if anything happens. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui's region's 3 Great Lakes to visit first. But yes, we should get moving. I'd rather we walk this road together, but if the commander were to get wind of it, it would only make things worse. I'll meet you at whichever lake we choose. Alright, Iridia. You and Mudkipper, well, you two do what needs doing. Oh, the trial of Lake Verity. We'll go there first. Valor and Acuity. Oh, wonderful. Is there even anything around here aside from... No, I guess not. Well, I'm glad that all of my stuff is still here. Make more Archabiles. Make some of these, to replace the ones that I lost. Something you need? Yes. Yeah, you're just a regular shop. Unfortunately, I don't have enough shards to make any more star pieces. I don't think I need anything from here, actually. I think I'm good. Some nice flowers here, though. Where even is this location? Ah, I see. It's right there. Okay. So it's like between Crimson Islands, Coastlands, and Highlands. Tucked away in a nice little neat corner.